right? I have not been outside.
There we go. No snow. Oh, it is? I was sure it was going to be no snow. I thought it was all for fun. All right, let's go fast. Hit me, guys.
Coach, at the beginning of the game and throughout the first half, it wasn't pretty on offense. Yeah. Through SEC play, you guys were actually leading the conference in three-point percentage. Mm-hmm. Threes weren't falling, but your team found a way to fight back. O gets it going in the second half. What does it say about your team, despite the injuries, despite the slow start, they just keep fighting back?
I actually thought the first half was incredible. I mean, it's been a month since we had a lead at the end of the half. I thought it was amazing. I'll take that every time. So Mississippi does an unbelievable. Chris he's a great coach, and he does an unbelievable job of mucking up the game, just mucking it up. And you know, it hurt us that O was on the bench for a lot of the first half for sure. But I thought Trent came and gave us a great run. I thought Jasper was again great tonight. And when you play a team like that switches and is so physical and gaps you up and is really game plan, they really, really game plan. He does a great job game planning. You just understand that it's going to be a mucky-muck game, and it's not really about fixing it and making it beautiful. It's about, can you keep your mentality focused even though through the frustration? Our guys did a good job doing that.
Mark, with Cam obviously out for a prolonged period of time, have there been any more discussions the last couple of days about Braden Hawthorne and possibly burning that red shirt? And just, is that a possibility from here on out?
It's something that it's certainly been discussion. There's so many dynamics that, most importantly right now, he's not healthy. So we can't burn the red shirt now because he's not healthy. But certainly he is an incredibly talented player that could really help us down the road. We'll see. He's got to get healthy first, though.
Coach, entering the season, Otega was met with all of the expectations in the world, kind of fell short through the first half of the season so far. Second half, 7 of the last 11 games, 20-point games. What does that say about him as a leader and a player to be able to overcome all that outside noise, and just what do you think has been that shift for him?
You said that he fell short a little bit in the first half of the season, and then he's been really good in the second half. I appreciate you saying that. That's a hallmark of this team. It's what we do. Maybe we've taken on that DNA, right? Listen, like a season's a living, breathing thing, and everybody, even a veteran like Otega, is facing new challenges and new dynamics and having to understand the game in a different way. And I love learners, and I feel like he's been an amazing learner this season. And that's hard to do. It's hard to do as a senior, but man, he's on a run, isn't he? You think about all the frustration he had during the first half tonight, and then he bailed us out a lot in the second half. It was terrific. So really proud of him.
Mark, I think it's safe to say that for most people, Jasper's season hasn't looked exactly how he maybe expected it to going into the year, but there was a point in the first half there where he kind of created that 8-0 run for you guys with all 8 points. What can you say about his ability to kind of be his own spark plug and get this team going?
I'm not surprised. I mean, it's who Jasper Johnson is. He's, we keep saying it, like he's coming, and he's getting better and better and better, and he's, sometimes I guess that's what we have to do as fans. We have to make a permanent evaluation on something in a moment. It's fun sometimes to see commentary on, like, for us, especially down the last month, to see the commentary on the first half of our games and then the second half. Because as a fan, like, whatever just happened right now is like eternal. And you make all your judgment based on what happened right now. And as coaches, we have this beautiful opportunity to chart the growth. And actually, that's what I love about this game. And Jasper's in it, man. I'm so proud of him. I say it every single game. He's playing more and more and more and playing better and better and better and getting more and more and more confident. He's making some mistakes, but he's learning from them. And he's a really talented player. And he's on his way. And so, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander didn't start his first 10 games of his freshman season. He actually turned out to be a really good player. Shame on those people that game 7 were like, he's no good, because they're wrong. And so, Jasper is got a huge future in this game.
Coach, I'm sure you prefer if there's a little bit of a bigger win, but it's another tight game, another tight finish. But what does it say about the team that they make those clutch plays, whether it's getting the rebound off missed free throws or making the free throws or getting those stops, that they're kind of figuring out how to win these very, very tight games, like you mentioned, first month to kind of now?
It's fun. All the cardiologists in BBN are going to be so happy because they're going to have so much extra work from this season. But it's really fun. Like, the big plays are fun. The drama's fun. And you think about starting with Malachi, misses 2 free throws, and then steps back up the line just a couple possessions later and makes 2 and under pressure. And you think about Colin Chandler, make it unbelievable. Storrs is a really talented, really physical player. And probably the defensive play of the game was when he took one to the chest, the first hit, caught the second move, took one to the chest, caught the third move, took one to the chest. It was, by all accounts, would have been a charge, but maybe it was just the time and space of the game. An unbelievable, gutsy defensive play, and then Mo flies by at a challenge, and we end up rebounding an air ball, right, in a huge moment of the game. D.A. comes up with a huge defensive rebound. Like, it's kind of fun to chart the last few minutes of every game because every single one of our guys is making a big play, and it makes it fun, man. I talked to our coaches after, but I just, this is these moments, actually, if you can just take yourself out of all the noise around it, this is really special. This is really special what these guys are doing.
Mark, just a couple quick things on some of the injured guys. First off, I noticed Jalen wasn't on the bench with the team today. What was that situation?
Yep.
Secondly, I know pregame you announced that Cam had surgery yesterday. Yep. Any chance he returns this season and the timetable for that? And third, you just mentioned that Braden's dealing with something. What is the injury that Braden Hawthorne has?
BA's got a calf. Surgery was perfect yesterday. It was beautiful. We saw all the imaging, and it was unbelievable by a world-renowned surgeon. And J-Lo is on his way to get surgery with a surgeon we trust, a different part of the country, that our medical crew sent him to. And so all those guys are on the mend. I don't know if Cam will be ready for Tuesday. We'll see. That was a joke. It's a case. I saw everybody jump to their phone and I got to tweet this out. It's a joke. I can confirm that he will not play on Tuesday.
On a non-basketball note, somebody's left their cell phone in the seat. Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
All right. Mark, to go back to finishing games, obviously, North Carolina, Missouri, the games got away from you. Yeah. What has changed? What have you seen? Where has the team grown?
Yep.
How are they able to do that now?
Well, I think the guys are a little more comfortable with each other. We're staying as simple as we possibly can. And when you stay simple, teams are built different ways. We're trying to stay really, really simple so our guys can go play. Sometimes you have guys that function a little differently, or you could trick up the game a million different ways, and they like the little nuance part of it. Our team is actually a playmaking team, and so we managed to do it on offense and defense. It seems like we're winning a lot of close games right now, which has been really fun. But it's our players are just stepping up and making big plays, like the 3 I categorized, and then there's 10 more that were really important plays down the stretch.
Mark, kind of a two-part question on Colin. What were you thinking when he took that long 3 right in front of you? Probably.
I was yelling, "Shoot it!" It's what we do, and he's an elite level shooter, and he loves that little step back. And Colin is interesting. He loves the moment. He wants it. He wants the moment. He's the one who ran up to me at LSU when everything went wrong in the last couple minutes. He's like, I want to throw the pass. And today, he had 2 free throws, technical free throws that were pretty important early, ish kind of tone setting. He's like, let me go get these. And he wants that shot. And you have to be wired a little different to do that. It's fun to watch him grow. Our guys are growing, and it's really fun to watch him grow. So I was like, shoot it. Let's go.
Has that come out in him since the beginning of the season? It seems like he's kind of growing into that.
All of our guys, man, getting more comfortable. It's fun to watch.
Thanks, everyone.
Guys, be safe. Get home.